Yeah, we're just making our way into Exmouth now, and we're heading out to the national park. And we're staying at the Yardie Homestead, which is just before the national park. So it was a good spot, and we stayed there to explore the rest of the Cape Range National Park, all the way down to Yardie Creek. But yeah, great spot to stop. Lots of camp spots. They've got a swimming pool there and everything. You can pets are welcome. So yeah, it's quite a good spot if you can't get into any of those camps that are on the reef. Yeah, they have everything here. You can get fuel, and there's a store. You can get ice creams and everything there, so it's quite a good spot to explore the area through there. Bit of wildlife around too. The emus walking through the campsites. So quite a good spot actually. And this is what the Yardie Homestead camping area looks like from the air. You can see the ocean in the background. It's quite big, very popular. So I'd thoroughly recommend staying there. It's a really great spot. Yeah, so we headed out down into the national park. They've got a discovery centre there, so it's got all the information that you need to have a look in there and about the whole area. And off we went to some of the best beaches in Australia for snorkeling and swimming. Yeah, it's no wonder it's very popular. Yeah, this is snorkeling at the oyster stacks. So, saw a few turtles. It's quite a good day actually, very nice. Quite a few people there too. Yeah, the snorkeling wasn't as good as other times we've been there. It was they had quite a big sea running, so it was a little bit milky, and there was a pretty strong current running, so it made it a bit hard to snorkel. You can just it's like drift snorkeling there at the oyster stacks. But we were lucky to see a few turtles, which was good. But yeah, it's a great spot. Yeah, we're making our way down through the national park, heading south towards Yardie Creek, and come across this dingo just laying on the side of the road there. So he wasn't in the best of health, but he didn't seem to take any notice of us. And we continued our trip further down. The trip down is all bitumen road with great views. Yeah, we called into Mesa Campground. If you can book this site, it's in my opinion it's the best location to stay on the Ningaloo Reef in the national park. It's protected. There's sand dunes in front, and there's a bit of a creek that goes out into the ocean. So it's a beautiful spot. You can fish and snorkel and kayak, and it's got everything there. It's got to be the best spot. So Mesa Campground, it's a really great spot to camp. Yeah, we're making our way into Yardie Creek. We're going to walk up the gorge walk, which takes about an hour. It's a beautiful spot. This is the gorge. Yardie Creek comes out there. You can get one of those boats and do a tour up the gorge if you don't want to walk. But, you can book it in the national park or in town if you wish. But yeah, it's a great walk. There's a bat colony just in there, in those trees, and the views are pretty spectacular. Red cliffs, blue sky, lots of nice native vegetation, and there's quite a few rock wallabies when we're there, the red rock wallabies. And the views out to the ocean from up the top is a pretty special place actually. So it's a must-do when you're in this area, right down to the bottom. A few four-wheel drives crossing the creek. Apparently the track further down is closed, so they're just going across there. A couple got bogged, but yeah, it's well worth a visit down there. Yardie Creek, great spot. Yeah, a little bit more snorkeling before we head back for the day. The oyster stacks, it's best to snorkel here at high tide, otherwise you damage the reef. And it's one of the best spots on the coast for snorkeling, so they say. Yeah, there's a turtle centre along the highway there where you just pull up and go for a wander through there. There's some good information about the turtles in the area. They come here to breed certain times of the year, but yeah, well worth a stop through there. Yeah, this is the lighthouse at just out of Exmouth, Vlaming Lighthouse. It's very popular. Great views from up here, and the sunsets are amazing. It's well worth a visit to the lighthouse for sure. Yeah, when we were in Exmouth, we stayed at the RAC Caravan Park. It's quite a good spot, very popular. There's no free camping in Exmouth. The ranges are pretty savage, but yeah, it's a good place to base yourself to have a look around Exmouth. Yeah, this is a must-do trip when you're staying in at Exmouth. It's about 20 k's on the way out of town, but yeah, head up there to the Knife Gorge. It's a bitumen road all the way. A little bit of dirt up the top, but it's all smooth and two-wheel drive easy. But yeah, it's the vista up there is just amazing, and the gorge, it's just like something I've never seen in Australia before. It's pretty spectacular. Well worth a trip up there. It's just amazing bit of country. So yeah, the colours and the steepness of the gorge is just incredible. But pretty special place up there. So yeah, it's a must do. Yeah, how good is this drive up to the gorge, top of the gorge? It's pretty special. Doesn't get much better. The scenery is just unbelievable. So make sure you do it when you're up this way. It's one hell of a great little drive up there. You don't get to see this every day in Australia. So that comes to the end of our Exmouth trip. We're heading up to, hope you've enjoyed it. So if you have, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way up now to Dampier, Port Hedland, 80 Mile Beach and Cape Coredrin. Thanks for watching.